we do.
For the free stuff. That's right. All this. Look at this. That's so great. And these guys, I was supposed to go get the hand trolley, but I didn't. I went and got the camera instead. Let's get it loaded up.
Anything from the trolley, dears?
We now have pallet boards.
We got wood for days.
Yes, we do. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I got wood in my eye. Give me a minute. All right, somehow I got wood in my eye. Actually, not somehow. I did take off my sunglasses like an idiot, and it hurt. Anyway, we've got pallet boards, as I was saying. I'm super excited. We found a place where we could get some free pallet boards, and it was like, take as many as you want. The guy was like, take them all, get them all out of here, please.
Come back and do another
he's
load.
like, if you need to come back, come back. I'm like, that's a lot of pallet
Well,
boards.
I'm sure they pay to have someone come and remove them, which is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Now, I do understand why they have to pay, because a lot of the wood isn't usable, and it's for a very specific purpose.
Yes.
But for what we're gonna do with them, very excited.
Yes, and there were some 2x4s and stuff in there too, so score! Anyway, we are headed to go pick up a washer and dryer that we found for a really good price, so we're going to look at it. Hopefully they are amazing, and then after that we found a water heater for a really good price, and we're hoping that that's pretty amazing. Yeah, we're kind of excited that we found all these deals. Oh, and a light fixture for an amazing price, fitting the decor style that James has always wanted in a house. So I was like, okay, I can do this one. Are you excited about the find?
I'm excited about all the finds we got today. Like, this is a good day. I just wish we didn't have to transport everything from Central Oregon up to Southern Washington.
That's very true. All right, guys. Pallet boards. Pallet boards, heater, washer dryer all the way in the back. And this man, the Tetris master.
Bungee to perfection.
And then, this guy, little sneak peek. What? Don't mind me, I'm a little like glisteny, because we just got the washer and dryer put in the back. I'm a little sad it's not, like the washer and dryer aren't as beautiful as we thought they were gonna be.
Pictures, but you never see all the little defects with all the pictures.
Say it again.
You never see all the defects when they're like Craigslist pictures or, you know, the Facebook marketplace.
Yeah.
But it's still a good deal, I think.
Yes, because at this point we have no washer.
Hey guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
3 years ago, we sold our house and we've been traveling across the country ever since.
Hi, I'm Goose. I'm Halfway.
Join us!
I ain't no altar boy. I ain't no yes man. No, no. You ain't no God of mine. No, I don't need your blessings to save me. When you thought that I was done, you ain't seen nothing yet. Walk that wire, start that fire, burn it down, yeah. You ain't seen nothing yet. I know harder, let go harder, feel me now. You ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm just getting rid of these like loose, there's like splintery pieces that you don't want anyway. So I'm just getting rid of those, and then I'm giving the wood a little bit of like depth here and there so that, I mean, it's already pretty worn, but to give it a little more aged look.
Did you tell them
before.
what this is?
Oh, it's for a shiplap wall.
So this is all of that reclaimed wood that we took the time getting. So she's sanding and painting it today.
Yeah, well, I'm just putting the primer on, but I want like a nice underlaying primer, and so I'm giving it a little more depth and whatever, and then I'll put on the primer, and then we'll paint it, and then we'll sand it again. because, you know, it's fun.
We'll get back to work,
Oh,
Daisy.
sorry, my bad.
So the previous owner had dogs, and before this was a fence that was running along right here. But right now it's not only ugly, but very inconvenient. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this off right here, because this is actually cemented into the ground. And we do plan on eventually wrapping this deck around here. So I can totally use this as one of our support beams. I just don't need it to be this tall because one, it's in the way, and two, it's ugly. So I'm just gonna cut it off right here at the level of the foundation. And then that way it's there when we need it in the future, but it's not in the way right now. And I'm very excited. This is my first time getting to use my brand new Sawzall. Booyah!
Please don't die.
So I was not expecting or hoping to have to climb up here today, but these siding pieces are attached all the way up at the top, so we have to completely remove the trim to get to it. I was hoping we wouldn't have to, but that and there's a bee nest underneath here, so I'm really nervous about moving this.
Well, then let's just spray it and give it a hot minute to do its job.
Go home and drink the juices. Die. Die bees. So there's those two nests there. And then down over here, there was another couple nests over here. Oh wait, all the way down over there, there was a couple more nests. Oh, they're coming closer. They're swarming. All right, I'm going inside. All right, so while the bees are dying outside, I really don't want to climb up there on the ladder and deal with that until they're gone. So that'll be on hold for tomorrow. I'm gonna start working on this wall over here. So this wall is going to be half our laundry room, half our closet. So I'm gonna start working on framing that up over there. So it should be one of the simplest walls that I'm going to build because there are 0 windows and 0 doors along that back part there and along this interior wall there. So it should go much smoother and much quicker than anything else we've tried so far. That, and I know a little bit more than I did before.
Here with the squad, everybody trying to go, yeah, the party jumping off, and we putting on a show, trying to catch a vibe, we do this every time, like, na 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 na, feeling like I'm on the highway, cause everything been going my way, and now they looking at me sideways, I'm like, na 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 na.
So I draw a line for my edge of the board, and then I put an X on the side that the board's supposed to go. Because if you just drew the line, you wouldn't know which side of that line your board's supposed to go on. And if you drew it for like the center of the board, there's no way you get that lined up perfectly. So by drawing a line on my 24 inches and then an X on the side where the board goes, it allows me to line it up perfectly and know exactly where it goes every time. And for those of you wondering, this was by far my most expensive tool that I purchased, is this framing nail guns, electric cord, this one. I could have gone with the pneumatic air one, which are really popular, and they are more affordable, but then you have to purchase an air compressor that has a big enough tank, and then you always have to have power for that when you're using it so your tank is charged. The convenience of not having any cords or cables for this is quite nice, but it definitely was my most expensive purchase tool so far. Okay, so you know how I was just talking about marking my 24 or 16 on center and then putting an X on the side where the board goes? Well, here's why that's important, because I just messed up. So my first board, I somehow put the X on the wrong side. Maybe it's because I was sitting here talking to you guys. Maybe it's just because I'm new. But the issue with that is you want your studs to be every 48 inches, so that way your sheetrock and or plywood has something to nail to, because the standard width on both of those is 48 inches. And so if you're off by an inch or two, then the edge of that's not going to have anything to line up with. You're going to have a seam where there's no stud. So I have to figure out what to do with this, whether it be shifting everything over or whatnot, but just another issue that I got to figure out. But I am brutally honest with you guys. I show you every time I mess up. I show you the good and the bad and the ugly. And so that's what the framing and every 48 inches or every 16 inches is all about. So that way every 48 inches you have that stud for your sheetrock and your plywood.
Think I got the chance, and I ain't gonna waste it. Honey dripping romance, and the hours are fading. This world keeps going round and round, so there ain't no use feeling down. Feeling down. We're much better together, I know. This is our time.
Ashley likes a good grinding. How was that for you, babe?
You are ridiculous. You don't set something on fire.
All right, let's do this thing. So we're gonna go up and then slide it into the corner.
If I
And then
poop
once it's-
myself, it's not going to be on camera, right?
What?
So if I poop myself from
Yeah.
the exertion, it's not on
Ready?
camera, right?
1, 2, 3. With two of us, it should be pretty.
Yeah, this one's like, it's not crazy. And
Ready? Lift and slide. Since this whole place has already been wired for electrical, but it was wired as a shop, it's got these metal, let me just show you here. It's got these metal boxes right here, which eventually all this electrical is going to be taken out and we're going to rewire it for proper house wiring. But we don't want to take it apart because we like having power. But unfortunately this sticks out a little bit. So we're going to have to shut off this breaker and disconnect this before we can mount this wall flush. Wall is in. Of course I missed the actual time it worked. But now all I'm doing is I inserted this cross beam as well, right where the metal frame is, so I can tack this to the wall here, and then I'll do that again up here, just so that way we are attached to the structure. All right, should be good.
do you need me anymore? Can I?
No, you're good, thank you. It's getting darker out, guys.
Yeah.
But Ash is still out here painting away.
Yup.
So,
Hold on, let me. There. What?
I was just gonna say, so this isn't our final color. This is what a lot of it will be, but Ashley's got some accent colors that we're gonna put over it.
It's not what it's gonna be. It's the undercolor.
Well, some of them are gonna be white. Some of them are gonna be. The entire wall is not gonna be blue. You're gonna have miscolored boards like blue, white, blue. Maybe even throw in like a random red or something in there. How you doing, baby girl? I'm so sorry that you're so gross smelling. I'm so sorry. That's no fun. But we're gonna head home now. Yeah, we're gonna head home now.
We have to go up and around to reach the toys.
Getting ready for the puppy. Although I didn't make the bed, so there's that. You got it? Still getting it? Okay. We would like to formally introduce you guys to Persephone Joy. and we nicknamed her Seffi. We know it is a big ol' mouthful, but it has a lot of meaning for us, and so we love it and we love her. We wanted to be able to pick up the puppy with the girls and with us. However, it ended up being really late, and it actually works out better now that we're really thinking about it. The dog can kind of acclimate to her new surrounding before she gets introduced to bundles of energy. So we are super excited to surprise them in the morning. I think this is our favorite by far so far. And Maverick had to get it for her. Oh, there it goes. Because it's a unicorn.
Come on, baby. Come get this yak. There's this yak. Mommy. Good girl. Good girl.
And wow.
Nope, not under the truck. Not under the truck. Maverick, guess what?
What's that?
The unicorn is her favorite toy. She was playing with it all night. She said, "That's my
I thought
favorite."
I heard a squeaky noise.
She says she woke up at 1 and heard squeaking.
Oh, did you?
I heard squeaking and kind of like a little growling or something. Or like a moan.
All right, guys, it is the next morning. Unfortunately, I already see a bee or two crawling up there near the hornet's nest that we sprayed yesterday. There were about 3 of these guys in different parts of the roof. So decent sized honeycomb wasp, bee's nest, whatever they are. And there's still 1 or 2 floating around up there. And I haven't even taken off this piece of trim right here. So who knows how many more of these are behind that trim that we haven't even unleashed so far. There could be a whole nother nest or 2 behind there. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's just that lone bee, because otherwise this could get scary. But I always do love the organic nature of these kind of things. Like, isn't that just look cool? Let me see if I can get bright enough. Isn't that just look awesome? Like, super cool. Terrifying when it's full of bees, but super cool.
Do something kinda crazy. I wanna go drive all night with you right next to me. I wanna go feel the pounding of your heartbeat. When we get up high, won't look down, we won't look back. Yeah, when I die, I wanna know I live like that. I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my hand. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you've never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my hand. I wanna go make pictures look like postcards. I wanna go take the train and watch you sleep right in my arms. I wanna go.
All right, so one of the unexpected surprises, number 537, is for some reason, even though I saw the inside frame of the steel structure, I didn't think about these giant triangles and how that's too much gap for plywood to just go over without having any sort of framing behind it. So I went ahead and measured and framed and notched out for all the bolts and everything for this right side. So we're gonna try and fit it up in there. I'm not holding my breath that it's gonna work because it's the first try, but that's what we're doing right now.
Boom.
We did it.
Second chances, stealing glances, I did it wrong. Shouting matches, we've been through some real rough patches. I know that it's true. But there's still more left to do. Cause I feel a change coming, like a clean rain pouring down on me. All these phases, betting races, I played them all. Cutting corners, taking orders, yeah, but there's still more time. Cause I feel a change coming, like a clean rain pouring down on me. Yeah, I feel a change coming, like a clean rain pouring down